Hi everyone, I'm Heather Wen. I'm a retired nurse practitioner and the founder and practitioner at Arizona Healing Alternatives. On this channel, you'll find several videos, what I like to call aha moments or aha minutes, where we'll be discussing issues that impact your health. So whether you decide to use alternative medicine, Western medicine, or even a mix of both, I'm passionate about you knowing what your healthcare options are. For this aha moment, we'll be discussing the word perfect and perfectionism, because I see this all the time. And is perfect really a good thing? Or is perfect something we should strive for? Or is perfect something we shouldn't even care about? Well, we're going to go through a few things about this word and things that you can use in your everyday life to help you use it to your advantage, so stay tuned. So oftentimes I see people come into my office and they're really, really motivated. They want to change things and correct, whether it's physical or emotional things. They come in and they're really motivated to do that. And then I've also seen people who come in and either way, they come in and they say, look, I've worked on an issue and I've done this and I've done this for so much of my life. Why is it, Heather, that all of a sudden I just don't feel like I'm doing it right? Why are issues coming up again? Why are things coming up again? And the fascinating thing is I know for myself, when it comes to being perfect, that basically, even with these videos, I'm like, oh my gosh, it doesn't look right. I didn't look right here. I didn't do this right. And oh my gosh, it's not perfect. I can't release it. So it really got me thinking. It got me thinking about that word perfect and a wonderful thing that I was taught, which I'm going to share with you. So if we look at the word perfect, if you look at like Webster's definition, for example, it talks about, perfectionism is almost flawless or things like that. I like different definitions. So let's look at in other cultures. Let's look at the yin and yang symbol, and it's actually pronounced yang, not yang. But if we look at that, oh, was that me being perfect? Anyway, what happens is that if you look at that symbol, you see where the black and white and they sort of flow into one another. Well, when I was studying at the Pacific College of Oriental Medicine and learning some of these philosophies, when you look at health, for example, that's sort of a model of health or how to live your life. When you look at that, it's ever changing. You're never stuck at any point. It flows one into the other, which means that there will never be a perfect state of health even. That's kind of fascinating to think about. So when you think about all those things, we're always in constant flux, whether it's the body and whether it's aging or whether it's environmental or whatever it is, the body's always going to have challenges. And if we look at emotions, you'll always get better at dealing with things, the more tools that you have, and whether you've done reprogramming or whatever it is that you've done, or therapy, whatever it is you've done. For emotional work, it doesn't mean that a certain issue won't keep coming up at certain times in your life. Why? Practice makes perfect, right? Why do we say that? Because you're never done practicing. Well, when you're done practicing, you're probably leaving this life. But basically what it means is, or this life is over. What happens is being perfect all the time just means that we get better and better at doing things. And I love what my spiritual teacher taught me, which was Dr. Judith Larkin-Reno taught me, perfection everywhere, always. So what that means is we are perfect because we are imperfect. Without that, if we're totally perfect at what we're doing, then what are we going to learn? What are we going to learn along the way, and lessons that we have? All those different things. The art of being perfect means that you're open to the possibility that everything in life is a process. And whether you believe it's just this lifetime or you believe other lifetimes, everything is a process that we're continually learning. I used to teach my students, when I was a nurse practitioner, I always had one by my side. I would always say to them, the day you think you know everything in medicine, please retire, because you don't. The body's constantly changing. Yes, you can keep learning new things, but the constant change is what's important. So when you're thinking about doing it perfect, remember this: perfection everywhere, always. Enjoy your life. Keep striving, but remember, perfection everywhere, always. Thanks for listening. If you like this video, please feel free to hit that subscribe button. There will also be a notification bell so that if you want to keep receiving videos of this type, that you will see that and can hit that button as well. Once again, thanks for listening and have a great day. And please feel free to leave comments in the comments section and I'll be happy to answer them.